Why is strategic depth now measured in nanometers instead of kilometers? Why can a semiconductor export ban shift the global balance of power? And why has compute capacity become the central currency of geopolitical competition? In 2026, we have entered the era of silicon sovereignty. Power is no longer defined solely by territory or military hardware. It is defined by the ability to manufacture and control advanced semiconductors. Compute is the new oil, and fabrication plants are the new high ground. The 3-nanometer threshold has become a geopolitical bottleneck. Chips at 3 nanometers and below power frontier AI systems used in cryptanalysis, autonomous defense platforms, and advanced military simulations. In early 2026, the United States expanded restrictions on access to extreme ultraviolet EUV lithography machines and high-end GPUs, effectively limiting China's ability to produce cutting-edge chips domestically. This policy of strategic denial is designed to slow military AI advancement by constraining access to compute. A single restriction on advanced processors can delay national AI projects by years and erase billions in market value, demonstrating how tightly economic and security interests are now intertwined. Taiwan sits at the center of this strategic equation. Through TSMC, the island produces the overwhelming majority of the world's most advanced semiconductors. This concentration creates a paradox. On one hand, Taiwan functions as a silicon shield. Any major disruption in the Taiwan Strait would collapse global supply chains, affecting everything from Pentagon procurement to data centers powering global finance. On the other hand, this centrality makes Taiwan a focal point of geopolitical tension. In 2026, proposals to significantly relocate fabrication capacity abroad encountered logistical and technical resistance, reinforcing how difficult it is to replicate decades of ecosystem development. China's counter-strategy targets the supply chain upstream. While Western states dominate high-end chip design and fabrication equipment, China controls a significant share of critical minerals essential to semiconductor production. Gallium, for example, is crucial for advanced radar and electronic warfare systems. In 2026, export restrictions on gallium and other rare earth elements intensified concerns in Washington and Brussels. The response has been accelerated diversification strategies and mineral independence programs. The chip war is no longer just about fabrication, it is about securing the periodic table itself. Industrial policy has returned as a central instrument of geopolitical strategy. The United States has expanded semiconductor incentives through successive legislative packages, aiming to reshore a meaningful share of advanced logic production. The European Union is investing in sovereign cloud and AI infrastructure to reduce dependence on external hyperscalers. India's semiconductor mission has focused on building a robust packaging and testing ecosystem with international partnerships. Governments are no longer passive regulators, they are active architects of the technology market. The result is fragmentation. Instead of a unified global technology ecosystem, we see the emergence of competing technology stacks, Western and Chinese, with distinct standards, supply chains, and regulatory frameworks. Technological blocks are hardening. Your country's strategic resilience increasingly depends on its compute-to-defense ratio, how much processing power it can sustain relative to its security needs. The semiconductor rivalry is not merely industrial competition. It is a structural shift in the global hierarchy. In an AI-driven world, the ability to design, fabricate, and secure advanced chips determines military advantage, economic leverage, and digital sovereignty. The chip war is the central arena of 21st century tech hegemony. And now that you see how silicon shapes global power, the next step is to examine how digital alliances, from Chip 4 to emerging BRICS technology cooperation, are redrawing the diplomatic map of the coming decade.